Welcome back. It was a hot holiday weekend at the box office. ABC Columbia's movie reviewer Matt Perrone tells us if we should rush to the movies or terminate a classic reborn.
Welcome to another Monday. We had a couple new releases this weekend, and I was all set to go see and give you a riveting review on Magic Mike XL. But then I started thinking about it, and I realized that I go see movies to escape. And basically seeing a bunch of guys that look just like me, virtual clones, if you will, just sit there and do their thing, well, that's just a little close to real life. So I decided to delve into the true fantasy aspect and give you my take on Terminator Genisys. Our movie begins with the events that led up to the original Terminator. In 2029 Los Angeles, John Connor, played by Jason Clarke, and the Resistance are about to crush Skynet and the machines for good. While one group of fighters leads an assault on Skynet's command center in Colorado, John and Sergeant Kyle Reese, played by Jai Courtney, lead an assault on a secret hangar containing the time portal. Right before they infiltrate, the original T-800 is sent back in time to kill Sarah Connor, so Reese volunteers to go back and save her. We then pick up in 1984 with basically a shot-by-shot remake of the original film until a wrench is thrown into the mix. As the T-800 goes to acquire his clothes, as we've seen in the original, he is confronted by another T-800, also played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. On the Reese side of the coin, we see him eluding the cops as in the original film, but suddenly it turns out that one of the cops is a T-1000 from the second film in the franchise. Out of nowhere, Sarah Connor, played by Emilia Clarke, arrives and saves Reese. This is when we learn that we're in an alternate timeline where Sarah has already been trained to destroy Terminators. Realizing that the timelines have been skewed, Reese uses his prolific visions to determine that the date of Judgment Day has been changed and they must now get to 2017 in order to stop the impending extermination event. We see non-stop action as the trio of heroes are forced to battle foes both expected and unexpected. There are twists and turns all throughout the film with throwbacks to the previous films and surprises you never see coming. Throughout all the movies in the franchise, it has been shown that Skynet and Judgment Day are unable to be stopped, but this one may be able to change all of that. So this was one of those movies that when I first saw the trailer, I thought, why are they remaking the Terminator? Then I saw they added a little spin, a little twist to make things more interesting, and I got excited about seeing it again. And in fact, that twist adds so many more dimensions to this movie that your brain is most likely going to hurt just a little after the first viewing. If my review was at all confusing, that's because trying to explain this movie is confusing. And trying to explain it without giving anything away, that is a daunting task in itself, to say the least. I did watch the original Terminator the night before I went and saw it, and I do recommend that because the shot-by-shot remake of the beginning of the film is absolutely amazing. I don't know if they superimposed Jai Courtney's head onto Michael Bihn's body, but if they didn't, then he deserves an award because he mimics his actions perfectly from the original film. I had read that this movie is supposed to stand alone, but it was written with a trilogy in mind, so it's good to stay for the mid-credit movie scene in order to preview the next film. Like all time travel movies, this one gets a little iffy if you think about it too much. So even though they do close a lot of the loopholes, I recommend just turning off your brain, sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying it. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
Just watching the preview there, Matt, I think I might have to take you with me to explain it and break it down some more. Thank you very much. Well, stay with us. We have one last look at your 7-day forecast live from Main and Gervais.